Oh, hello there, welcome to the garden. We're just potting around in the garden at home today. We're going to pull some potatoes in a little bit, look at the beetroot, and I'll show you around the new chickens. Welcome to the greenhouse on a lovely Saturday. More tomatoes coming up. Tomatoes all over. This big old beast. Don't normally grow them up that high, but up we go. It's got loads of flower on it, so some beautiful big fruit. We've got some lettuces coming up over there. A ginger plant I'm very proud of. Lovely chilies coming up. Some nerines for later on in the year. My kale still coming up. Basil. We've got some kale. Some Lola Rossa. Toilet rolls ready for the parsnips again. A second sowing of beans. Winter squash. Some spinach. Some other salad. Some beetroot, and this is a salad that I did a few days ago. We've got mustard, some Four Seasons, some mescaline mix. But yeah, I'm not doing very well at all with Four Seasons. Nothing ever comes up. So I don't know if it's duff seed, old seed, or what. But in here, everything's looking good. I've gone for the toilet rolls again because we had such a poor germination outside. So I just went a bit bonkers with it. But now I've got parsnips germinating in here. I've got parsnips germinating in there. I've got parsnips germinating up here. So I've gone from having none to having far too many. So I might have to have a parsnip cull. But it's good to be seeing them. So out of the greenhouse, this sown Rebecca this year is looking lovely. We've had a little change around with some pots. Some lettuces are all looking good. Loads. These are going to blow soon and start throwing up. You can see these are looking a bit worse for wear. Aren't the nicest of lettuce, to be honest, these ones, but we've got the new ones now which are going to take over. Some in the back, but we're harvesting these. I take a few leaves off every other one when we have a salad, and really we just don't need to buy it anymore, and we haven't bought it throughout the whole of lockdown, to be honest. Yeah, it's looking really good. Beans are all coming through, you can see we've got little beans starting to flick up. Peas are just going up, they're just a few for the salads. Potatoes are looking great. I'm going to harvest one of those in a little bit. Spinach chard is looking very good. We've got loads of it. Spring onions is getting covered with this little green weed. For some reason this bed it's always in, so once everything's grown in here I'll take it out and we'll mulch it, put down some cardboard and mulch over the top of it. Beetroots are looking really good. We're harvesting them a lot at the moment, so yeah, looking really good there. Potatoes, or potato alley, it's just starting to yellow off on the leaves now, so it won't be long until they're being harvested. Got courgettes coming up down there. The outside tomatoes, not looking too bad. We've got a few, quite a bit of yellowing though. I've gone for a really small pot just to see how much they need, so I really just I don't think the pots are big enough, but I am feeding them with seaweed. So yeah, we'll give them a bit longer and see how they go. I'm getting loads of flowers on the courgettes. We haven't had one yet, but I'm taking 3 or 4 down the plot and they're going to get planted in the plot tomorrow. Got some radish in the top, some other bits. Look at the chickens, loving it. These battery hen chickens we've got now. Strawberry plants I did a couple of weeks ago, looking beautiful. Winter squash, starting to put on now, thanks to that rain we had this week. And these French beans, you can see, yeah, we're starting to get, right in the shade there, look, starting to get some lovely beans coming through. We'll be harvesting these soon. Well, some of these can be harvested now. But yeah, I'm expecting loads of beans this year, so we're going to be eating a lot of them. Some peas that we chucked at the back. It looks quite a few, but once you've podded them, you've probably got half a cup. So yeah, not a great deal, to be honest. Right. Okay, so this is it. This is where I planted my second early potatoes in the garden. I placed 9 potatoes in this little pallet box. I've harvested 2 of them already and did quite well, but now we're going on to the 3rd, so let me show you what comes out. Really easy. I just basically, when I put them in, I just made a small hole with my hand, placed it in. So literally all I've got to do, give it a little pull, no big stuff needed. Here we go, look. Try and get all of them out, because if you leave the smallest one in there, it's going to grow back. There's a seed potato. that, unearthing little nuggets of gold. As I said, this is just done in my back garden in a little crate. You don't need loads of stuff for expensive raised beds. These came off of a Facebook group. I think they were about £10–15 each. Make sure you get all these little ones out, otherwise next year they'll all regrow. So there you go. That's what we got from one seed potato. Probably a pound and a bit of fresh new potatoes. Okay, I'm going to carry on and do a few more. So we've got a few that are just yellowing off lovely. Just absolutely lovely. As soon as those leaves start to go yellow, it's time to harvest them. Where's the seed potato? That one? The only problem is when you do these by hand, those seed potatoes are normally rotten through. And yeah, you get a little bit surprised when your finger slips through it. I'll do this one back here by the peas. Oh, I can see there's some crackers there. I mean, look at that for a new potato. That's a little bit too big for me. Yeah, they're perfect for me, they are. Quick wash, jobs are good. Very dry, the soil at the back. So there we go. 3 plants dug up, so that's 3 seed potatoes bought from Wilco's for probably £2.50 for 10 of them. I've probably got 3¼ pound there of potatoes, so that would have cost me what, about 70p and a little bit of time in the garden. Well worth doing, it'll taste amazing. Okay, now it's time to grab some beetroot. Again, in my garden just next to the potatoes. I only grow these to be nice and small, having a nice salad, just quick boil, 10 minutes boil, and they're lovely ready to go in the salads. Easy. Easy way to get a meal. Alright, so welcome to the chicken coop. So yeah, the chickens are doing okay. We've had these 2 weeks now. We got them from a rescue type centre. There's quite a few of them now. There's a British Hen Trust, and then you've got Hen Start, Fresh Start for hens, and a few others. But yeah, if you look at this one here with a light blue leg, hardly any feathers when she came to us. In 2 weeks she's grown loads, really starting to fluff up on her back. Her back was basically naked. But yeah, they've never scratched around before, and now they're loving a scratch around. Pink leg there, she's lovely. She'll come and say hello to you. We've got one that's over the far, which has got a red band on her leg, and she's just a nutter. Our old rescue's over there in the corner. She's got yellow on her leg. We thought we were going to have a few issues with her, but yeah, she has been a bit mean, but they all understand who's in charge now, so they're kind of getting on with it. This one here, just behind the water container, Mrs. Floppy Comb, with a light blue leg. Yeah, she's full of character, that one. She's trouble. Hello, my love. Want some corn? Yeah, this pink one, she's lovely. She'll come up and say hello and sit next to you. Yeah, if you're thinking about having chickens, do think about rehoming them. You will get eggs. We get 5 eggs a day off these now. We didn't eat them for the first 10 days because there's still a bit of blood in the eggs from the stress they've been through. But now they're fantastic. So from me and little Miss Pink Leg here, thank you very much for watching. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll speak to you all soon. All the best. Hello.